What is going on? We're back on YouTube. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Week 3 is here, and we got to see what happens here in these ball games. It's starting to shape up a little bit. We're just getting started. Season number 10 is starting out very, very nicely, if I do say so myself. And I can't wait to see how it shapes out at the end. We still got many a weeks to get through, but that's why I'm here to make sure that they happen. We'll start out with this Western Conference matchup here between the Dallas Dragons and the Huntington Beach Voyagers. Dallas and Huntington Beach both won their games last week, so Dallas could go to a 2-game win streak with beating a team that hasn't lost in the last 2 seasons or so. And then Huntington Beach obviously could keep their win streak going on from season number 9. So can't wait to see how this one goes down. Dallas, they're going to be hyped up. TJ Blackman doing his thing. He says he's ready to go. And then you got T Knight. The first time these two great collegiate football players will be meeting up in the USFA. So I can't wait to see how it goes down. Best of luck to both of these teams. Tyler Deathridge, I'm sure he's hyped. Huntington Beach, if you've been around long enough, you know that they're hype as well. So I'm not going to waste too much of your time. I'm going to hit the play game button and let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Best of luck to both of these teams here as we are underway. Let me go ahead and flip it over so you can see what's happening, as it looks like Dallas is going to start us off with the football at the 25-yard line. Like I said earlier, best of luck. Let's get into it, man. It's going to be a fake of the handoff here, and it looks like the pressure's coming early. It's going to be a sack. Josh Loya getting into the backfield. T Knight was right there too, but only one man could bring him down in that play. Going to be 2nd and 18 now. Already with the highlights. Honestly, should have been a half a sack, but Josh Loya was like, I got that big body. I got to take him down. My bad, player. It's going to be 2nd and 18 here, looking for a man middle of the field, and caught. As that is going to be Sir Lancelot with the first catch of the game. Going to make it 3rd and 12. Huntington Beach looking to get off the field real quick, launching middle of the field, and caught, reaching out for the first down and taken down by who I believe is Steel Pads. And that's going to be a stop right there. It's 4th and 2 coming up, and Huntington Beach will get the first stop of the game real quick. Sending this one away. It's going to be returned here by Ryan Davis. He's going to get stuck immediately, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 at the 23. Good job flipping the field there. It's going to be 1st and 10. We'll see the first look of Mr. Tyler Deathridge. Going to send a man in motion here, going to fake it, and actually they're going to take it upfield, and that is going to be a nice run play there by Earl the Pearl Flint, getting 6 on the play. Going to make it 2nd and 4. And it's going to be a fake to the halfback, and he's going to throw it his way. There goes Caleb Howard with this first catch, and that'll make it 3rd and inches. Ran a little bit backwards on that, but it's all good. It's going to be 3rd and short. TJ Blackman with his first tackle of the game. Looks like they have Carlson in the backfield to go ahead off, and he's going to get stuck. A gain of nothing. He couldn't push forward. A great tackle there by the former Huntington Beach Voyager, aka Thomas Noble. Ended up winning the championship in season 8. Has some revenge on his mind, apparently. That's going to be a stop there from Dallas. You love to see it right there. Both defenses standing tall as we see the push forward and dragging the man forward is Sir Lancelot, taking that past the 25 to the 26. Both offenses trying to find some life. No first downs quite yet, but the game is still early. The week is still early. Thank you so much for spending some more time with us. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but that's one of the main reasons why I haven't been too active in the break during between the weeks and stuff. We're kind of recovering and stuff like that, but I'm still good. I'm still alive. As we see reverse from the other side is Jerry Riggs getting the carry for 4 yards. So both teams pulling out a wide receiver run early in this ball game. Going to make a 2nd and 6. It's going to be interesting to see. These are two teams with 2 custom playbooks, so we got to see how this turns out for the both of them. Going to be sending this one, looking for a man, takes off and throws it, and he missed his mark there. He was wide open. DJ Church has to hit those. 3rd and 6 coming up. Got a big jumbo set here, but they're going to pass out of it, looking for a man. Taking off to run, hit as he throws, and he's just going to throw this one away. And the defenses for the 3rd straight drive, they've won their battle, giving their offense another chance. That's going to make it 4th and 6 coming up. Sending this one away again. Going to be returned here. Going to use that speed, a juke move, and gets close to the 30. So a respectable return there from Ryan the Diamond Davis. And it's going to be Huntington Beach back on offense. Let's see what they can do this time around. Wasn't able to get the clips out this time around. Some of them got corrupted. Some of them did. Some of them didn't. So let's see. Hopefully it'll work this time around. I'm going to get them as best I can, as I always do. As we see the handoff to Howard, he's going to get maybe a few. Had a little bit of controversy in the last week when the game got reset out of nowhere. Kind of cut into some of his carries, but he's definitely in the backfield here right now, so can't be mad at me. Can't be mad at Madden. I'm just kidding. You can always be mad at Madden. As that pass is going to be caught by Carlton Banks. Getting to almost midfield, and here comes the first down. Is going to take Huntington Beach to the 49-yard line. Passing this again, going to launch just deep right side, got a man burnt. It's going to be Earl, the Pearl, Flint, taking the top off of the defense already. And that's just a bucket. Touchdown, Voyagers. Yeah, he put that cornerback in a sleeper hold right there and just ran past him. The crowd letting the Dallas Dragons know whose house y'all in. But Dallas could very well get the mood right back. Let's see what they could do on offense coming onto the field. And Huntington Beach sending this one away. Carolina Andrianic there with the extra point earlier. And it's going to be another kneel down here as DJ Church comes back onto the field trying to get something cooking here. Going with their away alternate jerseys here. Gonna send Rocky Butterfingers in motion. Gonna fake it 2 times. Look for a man. Gonna take off to run and deflect it. Avoids the sack, but definitely a very risky pass there in traffic. Gonna be 2nd and 10 coming up. Looks like they got Preston Dotson in the middle of the field. Try to avoid any of those big passes, as that is going to be incomplete again. DJ Church yet to find his mark so far in this ball game. No first downs quite yet, but they could definitely make amends here in this play. Gonna look for a man and incomplete again, as that is going to be 4th and 10. And the Huntington Beach defense playing like the Huntington Beach defense, not allowing anything. I'll send this one back to Ryan Davis, who wants a good return. Try to push through and drag a man close to the 40. So great starting field position again here from the Voyagers. Here for the Voyagers, I'm sorry. Let's see what HBV can do again. Can they turn up and get another score? Will Dallas find another stop? And they're going to hand this one off to Howard, who's going to find himself a hole, and unfortunate for them is going to come back. I seen that hold on that right side there, and that's going to be 1st and 15. Unfortunate there from the young halfback. Probably probably his biggest carry, even compared to what he had in that first unofficial game. But he'll have many opportunities, I'm sure. Him and Carlson should be a very fun duo to watch. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man, and it looks like he's gonna test him deep again, and it's gonna be another burn. It's gonna be Earl Flint doing it again. He says he doesn't care. 1st and 10, actually 1st and goal at the 8. Already over 100 yards receiving. Looking for a pass, right side, and going to be almost picked off. It's the first incompletion there. Going to be 2nd and goal. Going to pass it middle of the field and going to be caught again, and Earl Flint gets number 2 on the game, making it look too easy. Touchdown Voyagers again. I think they realized a mismatch there on that right side of the field, and they've been targeting it all game long, make it 14-0. Dallas already down 2 scores. First quarter not even over, but still plenty of time. They need to get their offense rolling. Going to be returned here. It's going to take this one past the 20, cutting back to the other side, and Jerry Riggs will take it close to the 24. Actually, close to the 25, I should say. Dallas needs to get something cooking here. I think one thing they can do is try to incorporate this run game into it, but so far it's been all passes. Looking in, going to find his man this time around. There goes Jerry Riggs. Taking the first down of the day here for Dallas, tackled by Preston Dotson. A very solid play there on the run is going to make a 1st and 10 coming up. Tried to spin move, but Preston wasn't too focused on that. Just get the tackle. Gonna fake the handoff again, looking for a man, but the pressure is gonna get home, and it's gonna be Sawyer again. Number 2 on the game. That blind side, it hasn't really been helping Church all game. It's gonna be 2nd and 18. Passing this short, going with the screen pass, and Dominic McKenzie's going to get chased down by Gronkicon. Going to make it 3rd and 18 now. Only a gain of 1. Going to pass this one again. They send the blitz. It doesn't get home, but it's going to be deflected by Big Homie T. Knight. And it's going to make it 4th and 18. The defense of Huntington Beach, they're not allowing anything crazy here. Looking like status quo here for Huntington Beach, quick in this first quarter. Sending this one away to the big homie Ryan Davis, who looks for some blocks, and he'll take it to the 26. Gonna make it 1st and 10 again. Making a handoff to Howard, and looks like he's launching to the left side this time. Is it another burn? Yes, it is, and he dropped it. Could not hang on to the football as he was going to the ground. You hate to see it. And that was Ryan Davis's biggest chance for a big catch. Second and 10 coming up. Gonna launch it again. Going middle of the field this time around. And there goes Ryan Davis. He catches it this time. And that's gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. Sometimes you gotta double back. They have anomalies here. And Dallas is having some serious troubles slowing down this offensive attack. They're not getting to the quarterback. They're not slowing down these receivers. But they're going to go and fake the handoff again, looking for a man. Going to take off to run. And this time it is going to be a sack. It's going to be Manuel's son getting in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 5. First sack of the day here for Dallas. Is going to make it 2nd and 15. Deathridge doesn't have the most speed. He has enough speed, but he also needs an open lane so he could potentially get open. They're going to fake the handoff again, looking for a man. Taking off to run. And he's just going to throw this one away as the pressure from Dallas picking it up a little bit. 3rd and 15 coming up. Talking to some of the other guys about the playbooks and stuff. Just because the playbook doesn't work one week doesn't mean it won't work the next week or the week after. You just got to keep tweaking it to your liking so you can get the plays that you want. As we see a catch there, and that'll get him in field goal range for sure. Nice high point catch there from Carlton Banks. That'll make it 4th and 2. Huntington Beach could very well go for it if they're feeling frisky, but a field goal or a touchdown will make it a 3-possession ball game, and it looks like they are keeping the offense on the field. And it looks like they are going to hand it off, and this time, big homie Carlson knows what to do with it. He's going to pick it up. And the drive continues here for Huntington Beach as that'll close out quarter numero uno. Let's go ahead and flip the field. Let's get into it. Huntington Beach on the cusp of that beautiful red zone. Going to look for a man. Going to launch his middle of the field and almost picked off twice. Tried to give his man a jumping opportunity, but not to be. Great defense. And Weezy Porter's not a player you want to throw near. I mean, he's one of the greatest safeties to ever join the USFA. My personal opinion, I say he's easy top 5. Probably around the 4 or 5 area, especially with getting that what's the name, but that is a great catch there from Eric Duncan. He's gonna knock it through, get into the 1 yard line. First and goal coming up here. I say punch it in. If he had a little bit more awareness, he would have turned his body to the side a little bit, got in that end zone, but hey, it is what it is. Going to be a short drop back left side and going to be Ryan Davis on the other side, knocking it down. It's going to be touchdown Voyagers. Too easy for the boys in blue. $21-0 already. If we was actually playing Madden, Dallas will have to pass the 6. Going to be returned here and dragged down right at the 20. So great special teams there by Huntington Beach. I believe that was TJ Camden there on the tackle. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Dallas showed a little life on that last drive, but I think that sack kind of stalled a few things. Going to be a crazy ride here. They're going to go ahead and pitch this to the right side, and Dominic McKenzie's not going to get away from Gronky Kong. That's a loss of 6. 2nd and 16 coming up. Handoff again. McKenzie getting close to the 20, but they're going backwards anyway. Going to be the left tackle there on the hold. Is going to make it 2nd and 21. Second and 21 here. They're going to try the ground game again, but the Huntington Beach defense standing tall. Gina, the cleanup, Buckley there with the tackle. Now it's a 3rd and a country mile situation here. Definitely got to go deep on this play. Going to pass this again, looking right side. It's going to be caught, but going nowhere is who I believe is Billy Silly. No, that is Reginald Frome there on the catch. Not going to go too far from where it caught it. X-Pac made the tackle, and that's going to make a 4th down. Another stop here from this Huntington Beach defense. Going to be returned here close to the 40 there. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Huntington Beach, they've scored on pretty much every drive they've had except for the first one. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna be passing it again. Gonna go right side and gonna be caught by Flint. 1st and 10 coming up again. Going with the ground this time around. Gets close to the 45. Tim Carlson there with the carry. 2nd and 7 coming. Gonna pitch this right side and gonna be almost caught there by number 83. Couldn't quite hang on to, I believe that's Cassius Castle. Gonna make it 3rd and 7. Cassius Castle. The rookie couldn't hang on through contact. Gonna pass it again, look for a man. Taking off to run, gonna get sacked. And it's gonna be Rocket Ivan throwing a strike. And that'll stop this drive here. Huntington Beach is gonna have to give it back to Dallas. And that was a beautiful punt right there inside the 5. They'll mark it at the 3. Dallas has a long road ahead of them. And they also don't want to put themselves in position to potentially give 2 more points up to Huntington Beach. Faking the handoff here, looking for a man, right side and caught. And there goes Sir Lancelot, giving his offense some much needed breathing room. 1st and 10 coming up. Great job staying in the pocket, finding his man. Wile Coyote there with the tackle. I'm going to hand this one off here, looking for some room to run, and he's going to make some room getting past the 22 around the 23-yard line. So great job there from Mr. McKenzie. Now they need to find their way to get back into this game. Getting the score will definitely help. Taking off to run and gonna throw this one away over the head of Butterfingers. Gonna make it 3rd and 3 coming up. And that's gonna be a false start by Frome on that right side. Getting a great play to get them out away from their own end zone, but here they are with the chance to convert. Now they got to make it a little bit harder on themselves. Gonna pass this one right side. Gonna be almost picked up, almost tipped to Preston, but he couldn't hang on. And that's going to make it 4th and 8 coming up. Preston had his chance for his first INT of the season, but not to be. But it's all gravy. Huntington Beach does get the football back with half of the second quarter left. And they should have some good field position as well to go along with the Victor Crime sending it away. Going to be returned once again by Ryan Davis, who gets past the 40 to the 42. And here comes this offense back onto the field. Taking the handoff and going to hit as he throws. He's looking deep. And it looks like Manuel Sun will get his second sack. 2nd and 19 coming up. Going to be handing this one off here, cutting around, and looks like the defense of Dallas says no to that. 3rd and 17 coming up. Not too many run plays so far from Huntington Beach. They've been relying with the passing attack. Honestly, as per the strategy and who you're going up against, really can't fault them. Dallas does have a weakness in their secondary, as we've seen earlier today. Going to be looking for a man again. Just going to throw it short to his halfback, who's going to get as much as he can. Give my man some stats. That's what he said. A great job avoiding the first tackle. But it's going to be 4th and 12. Dallas is getting the football back. Taking a little bit to get that off, but Carolina is going to send it away, looking for the bounce. Not going to find the bounce they want. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Faking the handoff here, looking for a man. Taking up to run, throws it to the right side as he gets smacked. The protection of Dallas hasn't really been holding up. Passing it again, looking midfield and caught. Turning up, trying to pick up the first, and he will. Is Rocky Butterfingers. Great job there on the second effort. That's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Dallas needs something here on the board. Pitching this right side, looking for the juke and steal pass. Said hell no. 2nd and 13 coming up. Looking midfield and caught. Taking up past the 35-yard line is going to make it 3rd and 3. Third and 3 coming up. 2-minute warning here. Definitely convertible. Got to limit those mistakes here. We're going to go ahead and pass it, middle of the field, and almost throws a pick. I did say limit the mistakes there. And it was pretty crowded. There was a lot of blue jerseys around there, including Preston Dotson, but I believe Adam Leach was the man that got the deflection. Either that or X-Pac. I couldn't quite see the number. But regardless of that, another great defensive stand here from Huntington Beach, sending this one away, looking for a great bounce, and he's going to find one down to the 7. Passing it again, looking right side, gonna be caught. A juke move by Flint, rolling down, and he will pick up the first at the very least. Getting to the 18-yard line. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it right side again. There goes Howard. Gets stuck right at the end of that play. Good hit there by Weezy Porter. But it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up. Passing it, going to be caught and going past the 35-yard line to the 38. Huntington Beach could try the Hail Mary from here, but they may just be content with the 3-score lead and take it into halftime. And it looks like they are. A solid half for one of these teams for sure. But still got plenty of game left. Let's get back into it. Best of luck once again to both of these teams. Huntington Beach starting with the football here, and they're trying to extend this lead as they go ahead and kneel it down. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. Let's get back into it. Shout out to all of our affiliates and sponsors. We'll talk about that in a little bit as they're gonna pass it here. Short drop back, looking for a man, gonna throw it short to his halfback, and it's gonna take it to the 30. Howard getting work in the passing game a lot more than the run game. At the same time, Dallas does have a fairly solid front 7. Gonna look for a man again, looking to launch it left side. It's a wide open Ryan the Diamond Davis over the top again. Why not throw it to him? It's 1st and 10 again. Yeah, that's not a matchup you want to see. Gonna hand this one off, looking for a hold. There goes Carlson, and he's gonna get sent backwards because of the penalty. Unfortunate. That's happened a couple times too, where they've had good run plays, but a penalty erased it. Unfortunate. You don't want to be too reliant on the pass. You want to run it a little bit. But I'm assuming if the score remains somewhat close to what we see, the run game will be a lot more prevalent throughout the later portion of the game. You see, going to look for a man, launch of right side is going to be caught. A spin move, but not to be. Pretty much getting those yards back. Going to make it 2nd and 12. Gonna pass it again, launching this right side. Is it another burn? Yes, it is. The hat trick there for Earl, the Pearl. Flint, dust the cleats off, let him know who you're repping. That's an easy bucket again, and Deathridge is just lining them all up. 4 passing touchdowns, not even the end of the 3rd. Kick is gonna be up. Kick is gonna be good. I'll have to look at it. 28-0. Can't ask for a better game if you're a HBV fan. Dallas coming back on. Making a handoff here. Is Church going to light it up? No, he is not. He's just going to throw this one away. Nothing doing there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Middlefield and caught. And going to get close to the 30, but not much else. 3rd and 7 coming up. Shy of 50% completion percentage so far here for Church. Hasn't really helped their chances here. But going up against this defense, I mean, it's kind of hard for you to find a rhythm. Kind of hard for any team to find a rhythm against this defense. Going to be looking for a man. Left side is going to be caught. A juke move, and he'll get stuck right at the end there by Miss Steel Pads right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming though. Handoff here, and the defense shows up again. 5 carries, 2 yards. That explains a lot. As Dominic McKenzie had his best game of his career going up against this team right here. He's only had 3 games, and this is shaping out to be his worst. But still plenty of time here. Got to get the offense rolling. 2nd and 11, passing it again. Taking out to run, and another throwaway. And it looked like he had a man open deep right side, but I don't think he could have found him there with all that pressure. Passing it again, looking for a man. Middlefield and caught. Makes one man miss. And Annalisa Melculo there with the tackle, but Jerry Riggs makes it happen there, as he's done so many times for the Dragons in past years. It's going to be 1st and 10. Going to fake the handoff here, looking for a man again. Taking off to run, chase down, and he's going to get sacked again. It's going to be Night Stalker, making his first official sack of the USFA. Number 69. Handoff here, and not too much else on that play. A gain of 3. 3rd down and 10 coming. Going to pass it short. It's going to be caught. Turning up and picking up the 1st down is Jerry Riggs again. And now pushed him inside. Now pushed him inside the 35. Great job here so far in this drive. Taking off to run is going to be another sack. Zeta Bain getting his or her first official sack. I'm not quite sure of the actual gender there. My apologies if this is a girl. But great job by Bain for getting the first sack of that player's career. As we're going to turn up and dragging the man and another man close to the 30. There goes Dominic McKenzie trying to get some yards there. But it's going to be 3rd and 8. I'm kind of curious now. 3rd and 8 coming, looking for a man again, looking right side, is going to be caught. Going to get gang tackled. And that to be there. X-Pac and I believe Wile E. Coyote there with the play. Is going to be 4th and 7. And they're technically in field goal range, but I'm sure they need a lot more than just that. Potential first points of the game. Victor Crime here from the right hash. Kick is going to be up, and it looks pretty good. It is pretty good. Right down the middle. And Dallas is going to put their first points on the board. No shutout today. Make sure you watch out later on today, because we'll have another YouTube stream that'll be all ready to go. It'll be a live stream, so make sure you get to it. Bring your people. It's going to be a fun game as well as always, so show some love to the good people in the USFA. Looking for the return here. Trucking through one man to get past the 25. And now make it to the 27-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First and 10 coming. Gonna be a handoff here. A big hold there by Howard. And he's gonna take advantage of it. Gonna be 2nd and 3 coming up. Should see a lot more run game coming forward. Huntington Beach really doesn't need to pass here. A 25-point lead is something they can lean on. Gonna fake this handoff here. Looking for a man. Gonna launch this right side and gonna be caught. There goes Eric Duncan getting to the 45. And that's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna be a big handoff. There goes Howard, a juke move and getting to the 30. And there goes his biggest official run in the USFA. No nonsense happening this time around. A great job trying to juke past Weezy Porter, but he's a veteran. He's not going to be juked out so easily. Going to be passing it again, taking off to run and trying to get that to Howard, but that was a big hit there. Going to be 2nd and 10. Making a handoff here, looking for a man. Launched this left side and caught. There goes Jeff Brown down to the 5. And the drive continues here for Huntington Beach. Jeff Brown is a name we haven't said too many times here in the USFA. Not since like season 7, season 8 area. Kind of been taken over, but you know, it is what it is. Keeping it moving. Going to be passing it here. Looking for a man right side and almost picked off by TJ Blackman. He dropped his first official pick right there. Going to be 2nd and goal coming. Going to pass it again, looking for a man, taking off to run, throws it out the back of the end zone. And Huntington Beach is refusing to run the football here. in these situations. We were talking about like with the strategies and stuff like that. Madden is going to be Madden, but there are ways to mitigate this within the actual game plan where you can like kind of fix it to your niche. It's going to be sin and throwing this one away again. And it's going to be 4th and goal coming up here. It's going to make me have to do some more testing in regards to that. See if we can get some situational type stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Kicking this one up is going to be good. So they took those 3 points right back from Dallas. Here comes Dallas with the return here. Jerry Riggs using that speed, and he's going to get stuck right at the end. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Third quarter almost up. Dallas trying to get their 2nd straight scoring drive here. And they're going to pitch this to the left side. And the defense of Huntington Beach is not allowing any of that at all. And with that being said, that'll close out the 3rd quarter. Make sure you throw your 4s up just because you love me in the chat. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Definitely passing situations here. Throws the left side is going to be caught and pushed out of bounds. But it looks like he hit inbounds first, so the clock will continue to roll. 3rd and 11 coming. Passing this on the screen, and he's going to try to get away, but T. Knight closes the door right at the edge. Great job there from the rookie. Going to make it 4th and 6. Don't expect a punt, even though technically that's what they should be doing. They should be going for it. And actually they will go for it here, looking for a man. They're going to be almost picked off. And now close this drive real quick. This Huntington Beach is going to start out in some real good field position here. See if they can extend on this lead. And they will try the run game here. Pushing forward is Caleb Howard. Going to make a 2nd and 2 coming. Going to pass this left side is going to be caught. There goes Eric Duncan with another catch. 4 yards away for another game over 400 passing yards here by Detheridge. You see right there, 419 yards to 109. So that paints a pretty vivid picture and how these offenses have been rolling. Going to be another short pass looking right side. It's going to be caught there by the big homie Carlton Banks, and there goes 400 passing yards there by Tyler Deatherage. Great job. Bunch formation. Gonna pass it again. Looking for a man. Throws a short to Ryan Davis. Trying to rip the ball out from him, but not to be. It's just gonna be a short gain there too. 3rd and 4 coming. Taking the handoff, looking for a man again. Throws it to the end zone. I believe that's a hit on the quarterback. Yes, it was. Roughing the passer, automatic first down. Unfortunate. Left side, and that's out the back of the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man. Throws it short. That's a wide open bucket there by Ryan the Diamond Davis. Touchdown number 5 there for Deatherage. Can't do it any better. The rich get richer. Didn't want to take the hit. He's like, I'm just gonna fall up in here. You know what I'm saying? Kick is up, kick is good. And a blowout victory by the looks of it. I think my voice held up pretty good. It could have been worse. Like, luckily I wasn't doing like the old schedule, because yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I guess I called it right for my own personal movements here, but you know, we keep it moving. I'm still alive. Games keep rolling. Dallas, they want to step it up, but it looks like they'll be going into week 4 with the 1-2 record. All things considered, isn't a horrible thing, seeing that it is only week 3 currently, and they still have to see where the other teams stand as well, as Huntington Beach clearly is the top dog within the league, in my personal opinion, but within the conference, the number 2 and the number 3 seeds, they're still up for grabs, assuming Huntington Beach doesn't fall off the cliff. Gonna be hit immediately by Preston Dotson, tackling one of his favorite receivers in the league, and Jerry Riggs. Gonna make it 2nd and 6. Passing it again, looking, middle field, and caught, and gonna take him down around the 45-yard line. Rocky Butterfingers getting into the mix again. It's 1st and 10. First and 10 coming up here. Gonna be looking left side and caught. Not getting the first down with that play. Gonna make a 2nd and 2 coming. Passing it again, looking, turning up and getting sacked again. And there goes Gina, the cleaner, Buckley. Slowing that down. It's 3rd and 7 now. Going to pass this left side. It's going to be caught, but he could not keep his feet in bounds. That's going to make it 4th and 3. I don't think they'll go for it here. Yeah, it's a little bit too far in the scoreboard here, so Dallas is going to defer to make sure that Huntington Beach doesn't score even more points, as this one looks to be a pin. It's inside the 15, so definitely respectable there from Victor Crime, who's had himself a solid game, in my personal opinion. Going to make it 1st and 10. First and 10 coming up. Should see a lot more work in this run game here. Here comes Howard, who's going to take it past the 15. 2nd and 5 coming up. Handoff again. Here comes Howard, who's actually, no, that's not Howard. That's actually going to be Tim Carlson there. Picking up the 1st down. Going to split the pair. Going to make it 1st and 10. Caleb Howard there in the backfield this time around. Going to send the tight end in motion. And they're going to hand it off to the big homie again. And he's going to get stopped by TJ Blackman, rookie on rookie crime there. A gain of nothing there. And as you already know, we'll check out the stats at the end of the game before we go to the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Handoff again, looking for a hole, but the defense of Dallas says no. 7 carries, 40 yards there. So over 5 a carry. Can't be too mad at that. I'm sure he would have liked a little bit more carries in the game, but, you know, part of the process here, working them slowly into the offense here. He should end the game, I'm thinking, with over 10, well, at least 10. That's what my thought process is, you know what I'm saying? He's going to see a pass here. They're going to launch this right side, and it's going to be caught by Davis. 4th and 2 coming up. Fourth and 2, got to send it away, so Dallas will have at least one more chance on offense to see if they could get something cooking. Going to be returned here by Sir Lancelot, taking it to the 29, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Passing it again, throws it middle, and it's going to be caught. Tackled by T. Knight, and the big homie Steel pads. Going to make it 1st and 10 again. DJ Church has to turn it up a little bit. Going to fake the action. No, this is going to be a handoff. Going to turn it up and gets close to the 45. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Passing it again. Look for a man, throws that one away. 3rd and 6 coming up. And that's going to be a false start. So more penalties here affecting the Dallas offense. 3rd and 11 coming. Going to pass this left side, and it's going to be picked off. It's going to be Adam Leach taking it past the 40 to the 30. And that is essentially ball game right there. He was lurking on that play, and he made it happen. Handoff. There goes Carlson. Cuts up and gets to around the 25. Going to make it 2nd and 5 coming up. Handoff. There goes Howard spinning off, and he got close to the first down for his last carry of the game. Didn't quite get the first, but you can still call that a W here for Huntington Beach. Final score will be 38-3. A beautifully ran ball game here from Huntington Beach all the way through. From the passing to the rushing, even though they didn't rush the ball too much, they still won in rushing. The run defense held up good. The pass defense held up good, as you see here. 15 first downs to 8 turnovers. They only had 1 interception, but that was all they really needed. 3rd down conversions. HBV didn't convert on 3rd down all that well. Unfortunate for them, but they got a lot of field goals in the later portion where they were trying to get some touchdowns and stuff like that. So it is what it is. They keep it moving here. They moved to 3-0. Dallas moves to 1-2. As we check into the stats, Tyler Deathridge says he wants to be on that team of the week graphic, and it's kind of hard for me to think that he won't be there with this stat line here with the 69% completion percentage, 25 for 36, 413 yards. DJ Church on the other side, 20 for 35, 162. Honestly, he did what he could. The defense was just not allowing too much of anything. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't even know if I could put this on Church. Like, it's what Huntington Beach does with that defense. I don't know what to tell you. But going into the rushing side of things, Dominic McKenzie led in carries, but he's 3rd most in yards. As you see, Caleb Howard led the way in yards, 8 for 45, 5.6 yards a carry. Can't be mad at that. Tim Carlson, 6 for 21, doing his thing. Jerry Riggs and Earl Flint each getting one as well in regards to a carry. Longest carry of the day goes to Caleb Howard with that 14-yarder, so great job there from him. Receiving wise, we'll start with Huntington Beach. Leading catcher will be Ryan Davis and Earl Flint, and they are the top dogs in the yards and touchdowns, as you can see. 6 for 87 for 2 TDs there for Ryan Davis. Earl the Pearl Flint, 6 for 178 and 3 TDs. Definitely his greatest game of all time in the USFA, so definitely worth seeing that there. Caleb Howard did have 5 catches, so he did have some touches there. 5 catches for 27. Carlton Banks, 4 for 47. Eric Duncan, 3 for 48. Jeff Brown, 1 for 26. Cassius Castle had a drop. That's really about it. And that's the only drop there. And the longest catch of the day goes to Earl Flint with that 58-yarder. On the other side, you got Jerry Riggs doing his thing, but Sir Lancelot led in catches, 6 for 51. Dominic McKenzie, 4 for 17. Reginald Frome, 4 for 20. Jerry Riggs, 4 for 48. Rocky Butterfingers, 2 for 26. Billy Silly had a drop, and that's really about it. Longest catch for Dallas goes to Jerry Riggs there with an 18-yarder. Great job from him. Defense here for Dallas. Dude Lebowski led the way with 9 tackles. Joey Phillips with 6. Raven Kenobi with 5. Jason Matissa with 5. Chester Owens there with 5. TJ Blackman there with 4. Wheezy Porter with 4. John Fowler with 4. Manuel Sun with 3. Thomas Noble with 3. Rocky Ivan with 2, sorry. Slug Stern with 2. Tamaris Green with 2. Rocky Butterfingers gets a tackle. And that's all the user players there. TJ Blackman with the only tackle for loss. Rocky Ivan with the sack, and Manuel Sun there with 2. No INTs here today. Pass deflections. TJ Blackman, Chester Owens, Matiso, and Joey Phillips each had 1. No fumbles or anything like that. That is all the defensive stats here. On the other side, you got to see the tackles here. It's going to be Steel Pads leading the way with 10 tackles. I believe that's her first game over with double-digit tackles. So great job for Steel Pads. Gina DeClina Buckley right behind her with 9. T Knight with 6. Grunky Kong with 5. Preston Dotson there with 5. X-Pac with 4. Zayna Bain there with 4. Wiley E. Coyote with 3. Ozzy Sash with 2. And Elisa Melculo there with 2. TJ Camden with 2. Josh Schloyer with 2. Everett Williams with 2. Adam Leach with 2. Jeff Brown and Night Stalker each having 1 tackle. Tackles for loss, Grunky Kong had 2. Sash, Buckley, Coyote, and Pads each had 1. Sack-wise, Josh Schloyer had 2. And the Night Stalker, Zayna Bain, and Gina DeClina Buckley each having 1. Adam Leach there with the interception late in the 4th, so great job for him. He had a return for 18 yards. T Knight there with 2 pass deflections, X-Pac with 2, and Steel Pads also had 1. Forced fumbles there with 0, nothing else here to speak of on the defensive side. Kicking wise, looks like both kickers were perfect. Looks like Carolina brings in 8 points. And Victor Crime brought in 3. Punting wise, Victor Crime had averaged 50.7. Carolina averaged 53.2. So I'll still give it to Victor Crime since he had more punts though. I'll give him that. Double the punts, still held around the same average. I'll give him that. Kick return wise, Earl Flint only had 1 return for 27 yards. Jerry Riggs a respectable 23 yards a return. Can't be mad at that. Ryan the Diamond Davis there, 6 for 66 on the punt return. Sir Lancelot 2 for 21. On the scoring side, just to go over everything, it was mostly Huntington Beach all the way through. A pair of Earl Flint touchdowns to start out the first there for Huntington Beach. Then Ryan Davis had a touchdown in the second quarter. Third quarter was where Dallas got their first set of points, but it did come in between 2 scores there by Huntington Beach where Earl Flint gets his 3rd. And then they get the field goal to match it. And then the 4th quarter, Ryan Davis gets his 2nd. No overtime as always. And we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. We still got 1 more game to do. You can hear my voice kind of cracking a little bit, but we're going to keep it moving as always. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on YouTube here for this one. It's going to be New York, taking the trip to Toronto. So make sure you watch out for that. Should be a fun ride as always. But until then, stay safe, everybody. And we'll talk to you later.